Welcome back, everyone, to Doug's Den of Discussion. Today's topic is what are we doing? And I want to start with, who is it that we're trying to be here? Are we trying to spill the bile that we have within all over people? Or are we trying to step up and do better? Do better for our kids, do better for our neighbors, do better for ourselves. There's so much bile, so much noise, so much divisiveness, and none of that is who I am, and I guarantee none of it is who you are. But what happens is it touches those pains within, that injustice, where you were wrong, where you feel powerless, where you feel weak and angry. And the vitriol comes from them, the anger comes from there, the finger pointing comes from there. But the truth is, you got to point back at yourself also. Sure, this is all happening around us, but what are you bringing to the table? The noise, more vitriol, more bitterness, more angry, more divisiveness, or you bring in the love, you bring in the power, you bring in the passion. There is someone inside me, someone inside you that we are longing to be. That's what we need to be holding on to. That's what we need to be focusing on. A divided nation falls, so does a divided self. So all of us need to do better and stop pointing the finger at everybody else who's different. Yeah, people are going to be different. So what? Everyone's going to have different opinion on pizza and Chinese food and everything else. Just because your opinion is different than that isn't going to change a damn thing. So get back to doing you. Let's let other people do them. But the bottom line is bringing the best to the table, not the worst, not the lowest common denominator, but that best self we're looking to be. Coming up in next week's podcast, we're going to be shifting gears a little bit. Going to be start interviewing people. The gentleman's name is Daniel Hess. He's a filmmaker and a writer. I think you find him interesting. He's got a lot to say about film, and he studied French film, and then we got into. So he's an interesting guy. So it was a lively discussion. But we also got into, say, Marvel films and American films, how, everybody wants a happy ending. And sheesh, of course, everybody wants a happy ending. If you look at all the news, we all want to escape. And I think it's because we're tired and worn down, and we all want that kind of good feeling sense. But, we were talking about Marvel, and my wife and I love the Marvel, and most of it is, who doesn't want to be a superhero? You're powerful, and nobody can destroy you, and you're impervious to this and that. But the truth is, why I think many of the superhero movies work, some do not, is because many of them are human and address the human frailties, loss of a planet, loss of a loved one, or Iron Man dies at the end of End Games. Like, this sort of makes it real for us, because if they were all just these supernatural beings that nobody ever could hurt, well, that's not interesting, and that's what makes good writing. Um, so hope you listen to next week's podcast. I think you'll enjoy it. Again, I think it's going to be a lot more lively lately or coming. And that's it. I hope you're well. And again, please bring your best, because, we've all been mired in the worst. All of us. We carry our crap like a badge of honor. But the truth is, it needs to go away, right? It doesn't serve us. So have a great day. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.